is 7 News with Peter Mitchell.
Good evening. The AFL is facing a sex attack scandal on the eve of the finals, with multiple players from the Sydney Swans under investigation for an alleged assault inside a Melbourne hotel room. Witnesses say they saw two women noticeably distressed in the lobby before detectives arrived to seize the hotel's security footage.
Just metres from the MCG, the Pullman East Melbourne was swarming with detectives. Police confirming they're investigating allegations of a sexual assault in the early hours of this morning. They say the exact circumstances are yet to be established. 3 women were spotted in the hotel foyer, including one pictured confronting coach Dean Cox to relay her concerns.
We can confirm that several players were involved in an alleged incident last night in Melbourne.
But in a 50-second statement, the Swans CEO provided few answers.
So was anyone actually arrested?
Well, as I said, it's a police matter ongoing. I'm not going to comment any further on it right now.
And no confirmation which players were involved.
We're still piecing together exactly what's transpired here and have our own set of internal inquiries ongoing.
Could actually derail the finals chances for the team.
I don't know any of the information, mate. We haven't heard anything.
Okay. Any reaction at all to the allegations?
No, we'll wait and see what the findings are. I don't know.
Incredible that they would even think to put themselves in these positions, and what the future holds for the players remains to be seen. But if I was a teammate of one of those and it had the prospect of costing us potentially a premiership, I'm not sure I'd ever forgive them.
They have to fall over to miss. Clash with Essendon wrapped up at 7:19 last night, with second place locked in and the Harbour City's airport curfew preventing a quick return home. 7 News understands some of the players headed for drinks at Harlow Bar in Church Street, Richmond. The party continuing back at the Pullman just hours after the club was taking stock of its win over the Bombers.
You don't want to be flirting with anything or any form at this time of year.
But now that's in jeopardy. Exactly who's available for the Swans finals campaign up in the air.
And Chief Football reporter Mitch Cleary is in East Melbourne. Mitch, we're waiting to learn more from police.
Good evening, Peter. There's still plenty more questions to be answered as we stand here tonight. And less than 24 hours after this alleged incident, the investigation continues. It is worth noting that last year, an AFL player was stood down once charged with sexual assault. Now, that player had those charges dropped. He later returned to the field. But it is clear to say that if these charges are laid around any Sydney Swans players, it will certainly derail their hopes for an AFL premiership 2 weeks out from September getting underway. This was meant to be a year of redemption for Sydney. They've lost 2 grand finals in the last 4 years. Swans players are due to return to the club tomorrow, where I'm sure we'll learn more. Peter?
Mitch Cleary in East Melbourne, thank you.